Up for sale now at VEHICLEMAX, we have a 2008 Chevy Suburban LT two-wheel drive, black on black, with the 20-inch factory wheels. Car has only 54,000 miles. It is still under the manufacturer's warranty of 5 years or 100,000 miles on the powertrain. The tires are nearly new. Has no damage, no dents, no love bugs, no hail damage. It has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website at VEHICLEMAX.net. If you're watching this video on AutoTrader, let me tell you that at the 3-minute mark it's going to shut off. You want to go ahead and to see the full 15-minute video, please go to our website VEHICLEMAX.net. Has the heavy-duty towing package, bumper sensors. These are the parking sensors that beep when you back up to an object or another vehicle. Has quad seating, 5.3 V8 motor, roof rack, and a few other options that I'll get into when we get into the interior. These are matching Bridgestone dwellers. Again, perfect condition, no damage, nice and clean. 2008 model LT two-wheel drive with 54,000 miles. We're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida. 33142 is our zip code. We are open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 30,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out at bbb.org. Just punch in VEHICLEMAX.net. Okay, one of the options in the vehicle is remote start. Go ahead and lock it up here. Vehicle has to be locked. You press this once, twice, and then you hold it. The turn signal should flash, and the vehicle starts right up. Okay, this serves as a pretty neat feature if you want to drive, if you want to cool the car down in the summer or warm it up in the winter, or if you just want to warm it up and that way the car's running at its optimum when it gets to the correct temperature. Once you're ready to drive off, all you got to do is unlock the vehicle, stick the key in the ignition, and drive off. If you decide you change your mind, all you've got to do is press here and it'll turn off. Alright, so let's go ahead and get inside of it now. Take a look at the interior. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. The door panels are all solid black, or charcoal I should say, with a wood trimming. Of course, it's got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel, automatic headlights. All the speaker covers are nice and clean. They're not cracked or anything. Driver's side power seat. Lumbar support is manual and the recliner is manual. Before I sit down, I'll go ahead and panel with the seat so you can see it's in perfect shape. There's no burn holes, there's no cracks or cuts or tears or discoloration anywhere on the leather. Matter of fact, there's no damage or burn holes anywhere on the door panels, headliner, carpeting, dashboard, steering wheel. And there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner was a non-smoker. Okay, let me get inside, get it started. Yeah, first things first, get it started, we'll get the AC going. It's nice and hot here. Okay. Put the fan a little bit, so it's not too high, you can hear me talk. Alright, let's go ahead and get the windows open. Driver's side, the two front windows are one touch, and what I mean by that is you don't have to hold on the switch. Okay? Same thing on the passenger front. The rear windows you do have to hold, and as you can see they're tinted, so it's got the privacy glass. Flip the camera over. Okay. The car has 54,577 miles. The car is running right now. I'm going to go ahead and rev it, so keep an eye on the tachometer. Alright, and the reason I'm doing that is simply so you can see that the car is running and that there are no check engine light on, airbag lights, anti-lock brakes, service engine soon. The only light that's on there is a fuel gauge because the fuel light is a little low on fuel. And over there you got flashing is the seatbelt light because I'm not wearing my seatbelt to shoot a video. Okay. Curtain side airbags on the front post, middle post, and also the rear post, and I'll show you that when I get back over there. It's got the OnStar system. You get 3 months for free. All you got to do is OnStar, I think it's OnStar.com. Over here in the rear view mirror you have a temperature readout and a compass. digital. Okay, let's go ahead and get the stereo going.
Yourself. 95 I woke up with a strange tattoo. Not sure how I got it. Not $1 in my pocket, and it kind of looks just like you. Makes me that gal.
There's a mute button here. You can mute it and unmute it. Back here are the to raise or lower the volume. I'll demonstrate that in just a second. Okay, so you can raise the volume or lower it over here. Over here you can navigate about your preset stations. Over here is your seek button to search any available station. The source button is to move you from AM to FM to XM stereo. This vehicle is equipped with the XM stereo. Okay, right now it's on preview mode because XM subscription is not. Excuse me, XM subscription is not active. You got to sign up for your own subscription. Okay, we also have down here an auxiliary port for your iPod, so you can play your iPod music or podcast, whatever you like to listen to, right on your stereo. Dual climate control, and I'll demonstrate that. For example, right now I got the driver's side at 60 and the passenger side as well. I'm going to go ahead and raise to say the driver's side to 65. So you have two different levels of comfort, that way everybody's happy. A couple of power outlets here, one here, one over here. These are your cigarette lighter adapters, okay, or for your cigarette lighter. Power adjustable pedals, okay. These are in case you got a real tall driver or a short driver. Sometimes moving the seat up is not enough. You want to get those pedals up. Well, they move independent completely from the seat, and you can set them to where it's most comfortable for you. This is to disable the parking sensors. This is in case you're towing a boat or a trailer. You put the truck on reverse. When you put it on reverse, because the boat or the trailer is so close, the sensors are going to be beeping the whole time. So you can disable them temporarily. Once you put the car back in drive, this will re-enable itself. This is to disable your traction control. Cruise controls over here. Leather wrapped steering wheel, and I'll pan around it so you can see it's in great shape. Also, if you're shopping around for a Tahoe or Suburban, you'll notice this is a plastic cover that's covered with a rubbery film, and it peels off a lot. These are in immaculate, brand new condition. So shows you that this vehicle was taken well care of. Okay, same thing on the other side here. Perfect condition, not peeling or chipped at all. Okay, let's go about the steering wheel here so you can see that there's no burn holes or cuts or discoloration, no stitching coming apart, no paint, no color missing, it's all there. In the meantime, let me remind you that we're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street. Miami, Florida 33142 is our zip code. We are open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. Okay, I don't know if I talked to you about this before. This is the home link. This is to program your garage door or your gate at your complex. Let's talk about the OnStar for a minute. If you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, including the curtain side airbags, it will send a signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your help. Also, if you are running out of fuel and need to find the nearest gas station, hotel, restaurant, or if you're just plain old lost, all you've got to do is press the blue OnStar button and they'll give you turn-by-turn directions until you get to your destination. If you happen to lock your keys inside your car, there's a number they provide you with. You call that number, identify yourself, and they can send an immediate signal to your car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith to come to your help. Okay, we're trimming around the stereo and the AC controls, also up here and over here, so it goes around nicely to the passenger side, and of course on the power window and door lock switch on the passenger side. Automatic transmission with towing haul mode, and what that means is when you press this back here, it'll get the transmission to shift differently to adjust for the extra cargo. Okay, I already showed you the dash, so you can see that there's no cracks on it. These cars are they're prone to cracking in this area, and also over here by the airbag. It's very common for them to crack. This one's in perfect shape. Okay, cup holders. This is removable, and you can slide it up and put it in the front. There's two different positions. Center console, nice deep hole there with a power outlet over there for your cigarette lighter adapter. Vanity mirrors that are lit. Okay, we're pretty much done with this over here. Let's go ahead and move on to the middle row section. All right. Okay, so we have here a 2 passengers in the front, 2 in the middle, and the quad bucket seating, and a full bench in the back for 3. So that's a total of 7 passengers, and they all have an over-the-shoulder belt, including the middle row passenger. Over here, bucket seats that'll flip forward to gain access to the rear, or you can simply walk in between the seats. Okay. The seats are in great shape. There's no tears or cuts, discoloration, or burn holes. Looks like whoever had this vehicle before didn't have any kids, because there's no indentations from baby car seats. No, the kids love to stick their feet on this and bend the lip out and stretch it. This is nice and tight. Sometimes even they detach from here. Door panels are the same thing. Solid charcoal black. The speaker covers are in perfect shape. This vehicle is equipped with a child lock protection, and how that works is you stick your key in here, you twist it to the left, and what that does is that disables this inside door handle. Just in case you get any kids and you want to be able to control their movement. About if you engage that child lock, the only door that will open is the outside door handle. Okay, let's move on to the rear. By the way, all the tail lights and headlights are in nice shape. They're not cracked or scuffed or damaged in any way. All the emblems are nice and clean. Rear wiper, rear window defroster in here. This is tailgate is manual, meaning it's not power. Okay, the Suburban is the longer version of like a Tahoe, but you got plenty of cargo space. But if you want to, these seats, you can, when you lift this lever here, the backrest will flip up, and then you lift this over here, and the back seat will lift all the way back up against the back of the middle row seats, which will give you extra cargo space. These seats fold down independent of each other, so you can fold one down and leave the other one up, and you can remove them all together. Okay, you can take them out of where they are and put them in your garage if you want to go into full cargo mode. Okay, back here we also have another power outlet for a cigarette lighter adapter. So you can see back here is nice and clean. There's no bleach spots or anything. All the plastics here are nice and clean. They're not scratched up or anything. The shocks are in good shape. These here, as you can see, this is holding this nicely. I'm pulling it down and it won't come down. So you can see they're in good shape. All right, right rear tail light, nice and clean. Move on to the right rear door panel here. We'll start to conclude this video. I'll remind you that my name is George. If you have any questions, I can be reached at 305-218-5462. The website's VEHICLEMAX.net. All right, nice and clean back there. Oh, back here we have the AC vents for the rear row passengers, and here in the middle for the middle row passengers. There's a set of map lights here and here for both rows. And I was talking to you before about the third row having a curtain side airbag. Well, this is the rear one. Here's the middle one I showed you before on the other side, and then the front one is right up here. Front one is right up here. So we got a total of 6 curtain side airbags. Okay, power seat on the passenger side as well. Pan over the seat. You can see it's nice and clean. Okay, take a look in the glove box here. There's all the owner's manuals with the supplemental booklets. We even got the original window sticker right here. $43,300 MSRP. Okay, right front door panel, perfect shape. Wood trimming, no cracks on the speaker cover or in the side pockets. That's going to do it for this video. If you have any questions, I can be reached at 305-218-5462. My name is George. And I want to go ahead and thank you for watching our video at VEHICLEMAX.net. Let you know that we do specialize in SUVs. We got lots of Tahoes, Suburbans, Escalades, and other types of SUVs. Lots of Hummers, H2s, and H3s. And we have financing available for all types of credit. Thank you for watching our video.